You're just lucky I'm up. And I'm fucking scared for tomorrow. That's the only reason I'm not gonna face you tonight. I've been waiting for her problem since.
Alright, please, I'm trying to sleep too, please. Thank you.
Don't yell at her when you're mad at me. Really? You can yell at her, but yell at me.
Really? You want to start this fucking drama?
No.
For a second, Ike and Ceec almost succeeded in giving me VP. I know it is called BP, but my grandmother said VP. Therefore, VP I shall call it. All is well. From the moment that they went to the party room, they partied together, they came back. Ceec was a bit drunk. Ike was the one that made sure that Ceec ate very well. Even when Ceec was saying that she does not want to eat the chicken, Ike forced Ceec to eat the chicken. They later moved to the blue room. They had a beautiful conversation. Even when Ike pretentiously excused himself to go and be with the guys in the garden, Ceec still located Ike in the garden, called Ike and dragged Ike back to the blue room. The next thing you know, this is the fight happening. I don't even know the genesis, nor the Malachi, not even the Hosea or the Habakkuk of this particular fight. All I notice is that they're just bantering words. And Ilebaye is just trying to stop Ike from continue exchanging words with Ceec. What can they happen now? Ceec, hope you're not the problem.
You want to start this drama?
I don't want to start.
And I'm not playing. Whatever you do tonight, I'm gonna take it fucking serious tomorrow. So please.
You can't keep threatening me.
Paying a keen attention to know why they are just fighting, Ilebaye was just there telling Ike to just calm down. Me, I am telling Ceec, can you just tell me what is the problem? Ike, now why are you now just exchanging words with Ceec? Nobody is telling me anything. Then I said, I am the entertainer with the entertaining entertainment, and this is the first time you're coming across my channel. Please do click on the red icon down below to subscribe to my channel.
Because she wants me to go, that's why I'm not going.
Yes, now please relax.
This fight between Ike and Ceec is already extending to the New Testament, and from what I am watching, they are already in the book of Luke, heading to the Acts of the Apostles. Thank God for Ilebaye, who intervened and was trying everything in her power to calm Ike down. Ceec is telling Ike, do you want us to start this drama? For a second again, I felt maybe they intentionally wanted to create this drama, you know, everybody just trying to do things that might even cause the organizers of this All-Stars edition might just decide to extend the stay of the nominated housemates to see how he or she is going to entertain viewers in the coming week. Ilebaye, he was just trying to pinch Ike to desist from exchanging words with Ceec. Ceec also fighting back not to continue arguments with Ike, decided to just turn the other side. Then she was still listening to what Ike was saying. Then Ceec overheard Ilebaye telling Ike to just ignore Ceec, that Ceec is drunk.
What are you talking about, Ilebaye?
She's not tipsy. She's not tipsy. She's been waiting to face me for how many days?
Ceec instantly changed her for Ilebaye. What's the meaning of that? Why are you telling Ike that I'm drunk? We're the one that got me drunk. Don't just start with me this night. Ilebaye was just apologizing to Ceec. I'm sorry. I did not even mean it that way again. Then everywhere just went quiet. I felt it is done and dusted though. Then Ike continued talking again. Ceec was just trying to just hold herself. Then Ike now decided to just leave the room, and he now just grabbed his mic. Ilebaye was just begging Ike to stay. So Ike removed Ilebaye's hand, stood up, and now left the room. There was a commercial break. I was like, Ceec, please, this should not just happen. I am begging you in the name of whatever it is. So I love this friendship. DOYIN is already by the side though. I've noticed that DOYIN is just stylishly coming towards Ike, because anytime DOYIN is just throwing unnecessarily subtle words towards any male housemate, know that DOYIN is practically interested in that housemate. I have noticed the way DOYIN has been playing with Ike of recent. DOYIN has graduated from calling Ike grass cutter teeth to calling Ike's lips lip-tin. Anyways, as Ike walked out of the room, there was a commercial break. I waited to see what is going to happen. Then for a second, I was angry. Why not going to go on commercials now? One of see said this want to just give us midnight drama. Well, the commercial break is over. I saw Ceec now standing with Ike towards the entrance of a kitchen. I couldn't hear what they just said, but Ceec was able to convince Ike to just return back to the blue room. See, Mumu, no be Mumu. Now, a lot of have been a graduated likeness, the Kosamo. Now, so Ike can follow Ceec, can enter back to the blue room. As Ilebaye just saw them, now so Ilebaye come begin the clap hand. It may seem as though that immediately Ike left the room and they went on commercial break. I suspected that Ilebaye might beg Ceec to just follow Ike and beg Ike so that the drama will not escalate, and Ceec listened to Ilebaye, because immediately Ike and Ceec walked into that blue room, Ilebaye started clapping hands and Ilebaye was just so happy for them. Then Ceec and Ike continued their conversation. Ike now made mention that DOYIN told Ike something about Ceec. Instantly, the amebo in Ceec wants to know more. Ceec is now playing with Ike. If it is me, I will tell you everything I hear about you. So people will tell you things about me. You will just be telling me small. They now change their conversation. Then Ilebaye is now telling them, Shiruna, don't reconcile. The noise is too much. Please, can I just sleep? And Ceec told Ilebaye, I am not the one that is tormenting you from sleeping. No, I be you know they hear the person when they snore loudly. Hopefully, Seyi is going to be evicted during tonight's Sunday Life eviction. And I know that the moment Ebuka will just say the next housemate to be evicted from the ongoing All Stars edition is Seyi, Ilebaye is certainly going to celebrate, not because of what has transpired between Ilebaye and Seyi, rather it's because of this constant snoring of Seyi. It is always tormenting Ilebaye every night. Hence, you see Ilebaye sleeping most of the afternoon. Ilebaye is not mentioning the name of Seyi. Seyi, now stop. Seyi cannot just hear because Seyi is already inebriated. Now concern Ilebaye, concern Seyi, concern snoring. I am only interested that Ceec and Ike, in as much as they wanted to give us unnecessary midnight drama, they have settled. Then I said to myself, oh, now so friendship and relationship supposed to be. No be this one when they happen between VENITA and ADEKUNLE. In my latest uploaded video, I made mention that VENITA was the only housemate that did not attend Saturday night rave. It may seem as though that VENITA and ADEKUNLE are just fighting. Then I thought it has to do with VENITA feeling it that ADEKUNLE might be evicted. But I doubt if it is what it is, so because I noticed this morning while VENITA was making ADEKUNLE's hair, she has been behaving like someone that is ovulating or someone that is just in her red days. In fact, I don't know what is wrong with her, but I have to attribute it to the fact that she made mention that she's a frustrated woman who has been the one doing everything for herself. Anytime that ADEKUNLE wants to get involved with any housemate, VENITA will stop ADEKUNLE.
It's by your side. Okay, it's like I don't quite understand.
I remember in the afternoon, while VENITA was helping ADEKUNLE to braid his hair, Big Brother told them to move to the garden. While they were in the garden, it may seem as though ADEKUNLE noticed the absence of Ilebaye and simply asked VENITA, is Ilebaye outside this garden? No. Now so VENITA come tell and say wetin come concern you. And ADEKUNLE was like, I'm just even asking. No. Now so VENITA said that it is good for her, and me too, I just liked it. Now so ADEKUNLE just stopped the conversation again. Now, during the time that they were just doing their PEPSI sponsor tax again, now so Alex had a clash with ADEKUNLE. VENITA out of nowhere decided to just get involved in that particular fight.
You are my trigger point in this house.
While ADEKUNLE and VENITA were in the closet, ADEKUNLE is now complaining to VENITA that he is always scared of sharing whatever gist that he hears in the house, or let's just put it in simple terms, gossip with VENITA. Because anytime that ADEKUNLE tells VENITA anything, VENITA will not hesitate to just spill it the way ADEKUNLE told VENITA. And VENITA will even mention name. It may seem as though while that fight was happening between VENITA, ADEKUNLE and Alex, VENITA made mention of what ADEKUNLE told her in secret. Anyways, instead of VENITA to accept and apologize, VENITA decided to change the conversation that ADEKUNLE is her trigger point. That anybody that just wants to just trigger VENITA should just come for ADEKUNLE. I felt a fight might just happen. Now, no Kayode now. He must not center camera when we just needed it the most. Then, when they are now doing their sponsor tax, ADEKUNLE, VENITA and Ilebaye were in the same team. I noticed that when they were rehearsing in the garden, if Ilebaye and ADEKUNLE is suggesting the way they will just dance and how they are just going to just achieve a good result, VENITA was just keeping unnecessary straight face. At the time, Ilebaye was even annoyed, but she just trying to just accommodate VENITA. Well, they let her move to the arena for them to just carry out their PEPSI sponsor tax. when it was their turn to perform on stage, it was the way VENITA was just ordering Ilebaye and ADEKUNLE around. It was when ADEKUNLE was even approaching VENITA to dance with VENITA, the way VENITA can't even show them. I was like, what's going on here? Eventually, they were among the groups, I mean a team that won. Then they now moved inside for them to prepare for their Saturday night rave. I noticed that both of them were not talking. ADEKUNLE had fun during their Saturday night party. That is when ADEKUNLE now returned. ADEKUNLE has the shower and decided to move to the lounge. Even when Mercy came to meet ADEKUNLE, Kunle, now here you go sleep. What about VENITA? So ADEKUNLE can't lie you. Say most times he likes sleeping in the lounge. That even when he was in Big Brother Naija season 7 level up, now so in they do the show when me I watch. I can't remember when ADEKUNLE slept in the lounge.
Why are you here, Adenita?
I think we can sleep for long. That's why they do even my season.
In my head, I felt out with time that VENITA is going to certainly miss ADEKUNLE on her bed, and VENITA will search for ADEKUNLE. My dear brothers and sisters, so it did not even happen. At the time, ADEKUNLE left the lounge and now moved to the garden, of which in my recently uploaded video that I made mention that Ceec Ike and the new even parent joined ADEKUNLE in the garden. They were all having a conversation. When they decided to move inside, ADEKUNLE told them that he is certainly going to sleep in this garden. Did you know that eventually happened though? Up until 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. ADEKUNLE was seen sleeping in that swing chair in the garden. And Kayode will intentionally move to the pink room, showing us VENITA also sleeping there, regardless, not minding that ADEKUNLE is missing. I believe that ADEKUNLE wants to utilize this opportunity to end whatever it is that is existing between him, ADEKUNLE, and VENITA. Camera move upstairs, straight to the head of the house bedroom. KIMOPRAH and Cross is lying on the bed. I remember that earlier this week that DOYIN told Shay and Perry in Blue Room that she did love to excuse KIMOPRAH and Cross to have a moment in the head of the house bedroom. Now it has happened, but their sleeping position, me I no understand though. The way we cross to we face the other side, KIMOPRAH shift the face the other side though. Like the members of Mountain on Fire, camera now move back to the lounge. DOYIN is dead drunk. She's just sleeping there, and trust me, she not even have her bath and she not even remove her makeup. Camera now return again back to the garden. ADEKUNLE is already snoring loudly. Camera move to the Blue Room. Ike and Sisi has already gone back to bed. They don't fight, they don't already settle. And Prince and Alex were already cuddling each other while they were lying on Princess' bed. The way where Alex carry all her weight, rest am on Prince's shoulder. I talk and say, shoulder go soon pain you. Person no go tell you make a change position. I was still saying it though. Now so Prince don't just stylishly remove Alex's head though. Now so in don't change position. I know say as in they wake up this morning straight to diary room, in go tell big brother beg, give me pain relief drugs so because Alex when using weight damage my shoulder. I don't watch the housemate or patio. I don't watch them return from the patio. I don't watch them fight or catch phone. No, I don't watch them sleep. Now I say make I give you an update. Yes, Sisi and Ike fight, but they don't reconcile. If there is any way that you understood the reason they fought, do let me know in the comment section because I'm a bit sleepy. And then if you know the exact reason why ADEKUNLE and VENITA are fighting, please also let me know in the comment section. It's okay for you to oppose, argue, or agree with what I'm saying. If I agree, God bless you. If you argue, please correct me with 1 Corinthians 14:40. As an entertainer, it's always my pleasure to entertain you guys with entertaining entertainment. See you guys in tonight's Sunday Live Eviction Show. Good morning.